Lily's journey to speak English fluently. Lily was a young woman from a small village. She always dreamed of speaking English fluently. Her village was beautiful, with green fields and clear rivers, but few people there spoke English. Lily wanted to learn English so she could travel, make new friends, and find better job opportunities. She knew it was important, but she didn't know where to start. One day, Lily's friend, Mia, told her about a special English teacher named Mr. Ben who had moved to their village. "He is very good," Mia said. "He teaches English in a simple way, and many people in the city say he helped them a lot." Lily was excited. She decided to meet Mr. Ben and ask for his help. The next day, she found his small classroom near the village square. Mr. Ben was a kind, elderly man with a warm smile. Lily felt comfortable and told him her wish to speak English fluently. Mr. Ben nodded. "You've already taken the first step, Lily, by wanting to learn. Speaking English is like learning to swim. You must practice a lot, and you can't be afraid of making mistakes." Lily listened carefully. "But where do I begin?" she asked. Mr. Ben replied, "We will start with simple conversations. The most important thing is to speak as much as you can. Find a friend, talk to yourself, or even speak to your pet. Don't worry about being perfect. Just speak." Lily decided to try. She found a speaking partner, a neighbor named Daniel, who also wanted to learn English. Every day, they met at the village park and practiced speaking English. They talked about their day, the weather, and their favorite foods. At first, they made many mistakes, but they kept laughing and learning together. One day, Lily went to Mr. Ben and said, "I can say simple sentences now, but I still feel nervous. I don't know enough words." Mr. Ben smiled and handed her a small notebook. "This is your new friend," he said. "Every day, write down 5 new English words. Then, use them in sentences. Practice saying them out loud." Lily began writing down words. She carried the notebook everywhere. When she waited for the bus or walked through the village, she whispered the words to herself. Slowly, she began to feel more confident. A few weeks later, Mr. Ben gave her another task. "Start listening to English," he said. "Listen to simple podcasts, songs, or watch videos. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just listen and try to catch the words you know." Lily followed his advice. She found an English podcast for beginners and listened to it every morning. She loved hearing different voices and trying to guess the meaning of new words. Sometimes she wrote down sentences and repeated them to practice pronunciation. One day, Lily noticed something amazing. She was starting to think in English. She no longer translated every word in her head. Words began to flow more naturally. She felt excited and proud of her progress. But there was still a long way to go. She knew that speaking English fluently would take more time and practice. She wondered what more she could do to improve. Mr. Ben had promised her a new challenge, and she was eager to hear it. "Lily," he said with a twinkle in his eye, "you've learned a lot already, but now it's time to take a bigger step. What would this new challenge be? Would it help Lily become even more confident in speaking English? She couldn't wait to find out. Mr. Ben looked at Lily with a smile. Your next challenge, he said, is to join our village English club and speak in front of everyone. Lily felt nervous. Speak in front of everyone? What if I make mistakes? Mr. Ben laughed softly. Mistakes are your best teachers, Lily. Everyone in the club is learning, just like you. They will support you. Lily decided to be brave. That weekend, she went to the club meeting. There were about 10 people, all eager to practice English. Mr. Ben asked her to share a story about her day. Taking a deep breath, Lily started to speak. Her hands shook a little, but she remembered to speak slowly and clearly. She talked about helping her mother in the garden and visiting the market. She made a few mistakes, but she kept going. When she finished, everyone clapped. Well done, Lily, they cheered. She felt happy and proud. For the first time, she enjoyed speaking English in front of others. Lily continued attending the club meetings and speaking more each time. She also practiced at home, listened to more English, and talked with Daniel daily. She noticed her English was getting better, and she felt more confident every day. Months later, Mr. Ben gave her another surprise. Lily, he said, you are ready to help teach others now. You've learned so much. It's time to share. Lily couldn't believe it. She had started as a shy student, but now she was ready to help others learn English. Her journey showed her that with practice, patience, and courage, anyone could learn to speak English fluently. And so, Lily continued her journey not just as a learner, but as a teacher, spreading her love for English to everyone in her village. Remember, learning a language is a journey that gets better with every step you take. Keep practicing and don't be afraid to speak.